Man, dang, I got StreamYard telling me, brother, you scheduled this. You still got another 20 minutes, brother. Do not hit the live button, but I'm going live anyways. Let's get into it.
Listen to me. I carry that kind of love in my heart that you would never find. See, niggas scared of they demons. I make friends with mines. I might have been the truth, but I never lied. I need something to feel alive when I'm dead inside. All my personal issues I'm learning to set aside. Cause I planted the seed and niggas came with pesticides. Give y'all my testimony, but never would testify. We'll buy lunch for the reaper to see who next to Bitch, I've been cold since the snotty nose. Since I was drinking tap water out the water hose. Since I was stealing shit from Trey cause mom ain't buy me clothes. Since I was robbing people's houses and got on a roll. Shit, I was 9 when I made the decision. I'ma go platinum like FUBU. That's when I learned the same ones who love you or try to use you. Everybody trying to win so nobody cry when they lose you. We had nothing in the crib we could eat but some ramen noodles.
Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? Bah! It's your boy, Dr. B Code, back at you with another live video. Hey, listen, I don't have much time, which is why I hit that live button early. My time is very little bit. Yo, 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 yo. Hey. Check, 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 check. Why? Why is it being stupid? Oh, you can hear it? Man, what is going on? Man, come on, YouTube, man. I don't even think it's YouTube. I think it's more of the way things are set up right now. I got a janky setup. All right, you can hear me now, but was there a time where you just couldn't hear anything for like a minute or so? I wonder if there was a time where you couldn't hear anything for a minute or so. I wonder. Dang, man, come on. This can't be happening, man. This can't be happening. Well, anyways, hey, the chat may not be moving. You guys already know. Replay gang all day. I just want the sector to realize, gosh, I hate talking like this, man. I feel like I gotta yell, man. Hold on, man. Let me drop the link just in case somebody comes up to save me, just in case my stupid setup here is. Dang it, man. Just in case my stupid setup here. I'm good now? Dang. This is the problem, though. I don't know why I wasn't good before. that's the issue. Oh man. Dang, if y'all saw this setup, you'd be like, man, you are not making no new money, brother. You are not making no new money. All right, that's just for anybody that wants to come up, just in case for whatever reason my show. I don't know. Just if you want to come up. All right, so let's get into it, man. This isn't like this isn't a structured show. I don't have an agenda. I don't have any of that. I don't even have an outline, which is rare for me. But I just want to talk about the situation with the sector right now, especially not even especially. Let's touch on the pause, right? I don't care. Pause. But let's touch on the Rev G situation. But I also want to spend a lot of time on Carrie Ann's situation. All right. I want to spend a lot of time on Carrie Ann's situation, but we will touch on Rev G's situation. Pause first. Okay. The sector is doing what the sector does. I'm not surprised. So when I was on Slander Ave today, I hope you guys didn't think like I was surprised with the direction the sector is going, or like this is something like new to me or caught me off guard. No, the sector is doing what the sector does. It is what it is. I find it interesting that the person that is trying to transform this into something super sinister is somebody that should be quiet at this time. Why are you not being quiet at this time? Like, I have my suspicions. Okay. The reason why she may be so vocal right now is because the writing is either on the wall or she has already been terminated. Because in my mind, if you are under investigation, you're under investigation. Why are you online making yourself look this like, oh gosh. I wonder if she thinks that they're only going to judge based off of the information that they got from the sector. I wonder if she thinks that they're not even tapped in or clued into what she is actually doing right now. Now, the investigation is not just going to stay within the parameters of are you trying to do fraud? Are you talking bad about kids? Are you doing it? They're going to go outside of that now. They're looking into your entire life. They are looking into, okay, maybe not your entire life, but they're looking into your entire social media presence, which in this case might be her entire life. I have no idea. It just might be her entire life. Actually, I'm willing to say 95%. I'm 95% sure that social media is her entire life. And the reason why I say that is because for the life of me, I cannot imagine willingly losing a good job over internet stuff. How are you going to be willing to lose a good job over internet stuff? And as much as people try to talk about me, well, Binary got ran off and he did this and he did that. Fine. Say what you want, but I'm in the same job and I'm leveling up. Like it is what it is. It is what it is. There is no way on earth, as much as I love the sector, as much as as far as internet stuff goes, as much as I love doing this internet stuff, there is no way I'm choosing this over that. Something seriously has to be off if you're going to choose this over that. If you're in the chat room right now and you have a job, let's just say you're in a chat and you're in the chat and you have a job. You know what's crazy is you can say that, but you just don't know about some people, because some people, they will be in the chat from sun up to sundown. You don't even know what they do for work. However, if you're in the chat room right now and you have a job, I would love for you to ponder this question. Don't answer it unless you want to, but just ponder the question that I'm about to pose. If your job said, I'm sorry, but we recognized your chat room activity, you either need to stop chatting the way you're chatting in that chat room or lose this job that you've had for 10 years. What's your choice? Are you that addicted to being in a chat that you're gonna, Chad T, prime example. Chad T, prime example. So we know Chad T works at Amazon, right? He's he's a forklift driver at Amazon. We know that, right? That's not doxing. That's information that's already out there, right? Everybody knows that. If you didn't know that, you're welcome, right? He's a forklift driver at Amazon. Everybody and their grandmama knows that, okay? I'm pretty sure Chad T would not jeopardize that job to continue to chat. To continue. Do you think he would lose his job for the Angels? Yo, my Chad T Angels. My Chad T Angels. You know what I'm saying? My Angels. Look, Amazon. I love what you're doing for me and my family, but I gotta go. I gotta roll with the Angels. Come on. You really think he's gonna leave that good paying job being a forklift operator at Amazon, right? For his Angels, for the chat. Where do you have to be mentally? Now, I'm not diagnosing anybody or any of that. I don't have the power to do that, right? I can determine. No, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that. But where do you have to be mentally? This is just a rhetorical question. Where do you have to be mentally to say, I am going to choose internet drama? Internet drama over real life situations like where I work, where I live, how I eat. Where do you have to be? Just think about that. Like mentally think about that. Where do you have to be mentally? Like I'm choosing this over that. You have to be a special type of somebody, man. You have to be Living Queen is in the house. What's up, superstar? Outlaw is here. What's up, big dog? Germ on the board. Yup. Unadulterated, of course. Keep it a gank. Yup. I'm glad that my internet isn't body bagging me right now like it was in the beginning. But yeah. Okay, let's see what you guys have to say. All right, if things have not been determined yet, she is playing a yeah. Yep. Sheesh, man. Sheesh. She is playing a dangerous game. She's playing a dangerous game. Like, I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Let me remind y'all. Said person told y'all she addicted to arguing. She's addicted to arguing. Man. No. I'm not back. This is gonna be, I'm gonna do this and I'm go to Ray's thing tomorrow, and then it's back to the clouds I go. It's back to the clouds I go. And sometimes I don't even be in the clouds, man. Sometimes I don't even be in the clouds. The reason why, though, Brixton, to keep it real, the reason why I think I was able to come to this determination with Rev G is because I wasn't so invested in the sector for a little bit. I was able to come with a fresh perspective on the situation. Now, there are things that are being said that I did not hear because, of course, shout out to living life to the fullest. Of course, y'all know I don't need much to create a narrative. I don't need much at all. Sometimes I don't need anything to create a narrative. I just do it, right? So there are things that are being said that I had no idea was part of it. But I haven't heard it. Like, for instance, people are saying that Rev G actually said that he doesn't know any of these kids. He doesn't know any of them. Now, is that a crime though that he doesn't know? Can it be a little weird? Maybe, depending on the context. And that's what we don't have full context, so I'm not going to jump. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on. All right, y'all, I'm back. Y'all know I'm back. I ain't even gonna tell y'all. But anyways, I'm not gonna jump to the conclusion that he's doing something weird or nasty or whatever it is that most people are trying to pin on this man. One point that I was trying to get across with Spotum is that I have a gaming channel, and you guys know that. I have a lot of kids that follow me, and believe it or not, I follow them back. That's called support, and I share out their stuff. That's called support. Like, only in this sector can you truly support a kid or not, and you just get your head chopped off. You get your head chopped off. Like, I really don't understand. So maybe, just maybe tomorrow when Ray Triggs does his thing, maybe I'll gain some understanding, because one, I'm not above reproach. I'm not. You know what I mean? And two, I can actually learn and shift. Like, if there's super compelling information that's given tomorrow, of course I can shift and be like, "Yo, that is weird." Maybe I could say that. But I'm not the type that just makes assumptions and jumps to conclusions because I don't like somebody. All right, that just can't be me. So that's the Rev G thing. You know what I mean? You know, I follow people on YouTube. I follow people on TikTok. I'm not like heavy on TikTok. I really don't like TikTok, to be honest. I really don't. But because my kids are on TikTok and they have a strong presence on TikTok, I kind of want to, see how it runs, see how it functions and things like that. And so there I am. But what was I getting at? Yeah, I follow. What in the world? Goodness. Forgive me, guys. But yeah, I follow people. I follow all kinds of people. Damn. Oh, that was my wife. She's actually texting my son, William, congratulating him on passing his nines in multiplication. So that's pretty cool. Congratulations to my son for passing his nines. All right, so let's see. Her whole slant is she is always a victim. hmm Even if she starts to take accountability, it spins back to the other person. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate that that's the type of person she is. Now, if the rumors are true, that because I didn't see this, I didn't see it happen. I don't even know where I can find it, but that her and Nikki had a falling out. If those rumors are true, we might just get a genuine Carrie Ann after all. Nikki's influence and her presence, it distorts reality. It really does. And if you're not able to see through the facade, then you're going to get wrapped up into that. Like, for the life of me, I can't imagine, like, I can't even imagine myself asking somebody for money. Okay, let me rewind just a little bit. For the life of me, I can't imagine myself asking people for money when I put on a facade as if I have money. How about that? How about that? I think that's fair, right? That's pretty fair, right? Dang, let's see what she got to say. Yeah, okay. Um, that's what Dr. Strike does. Now, when I was when Dr. Nikki was when we were cool or whatever, I did keep her at arm's length. I really did. I really did. If you were to read our Instagram back and forths and stuff, I would never cross the line, ever, ever. And when I say cross the line, I don't mean anything vulgar or sexual or anything like that. I mean just as far as friendship is concerned. Just as far as friendship is concerned. I never even went there with her. I never did. I never did. And the reason why is because I had a sneaking suspicion about this lady. I had a sneaking suspicion about her. I really did. From jump, I really did. Now, from jump, I had a sneaking suspicion, but I am going to tell you, I really did like her attitude when she first came to the sector. I really did. The way she presented herself, it gave me Carrie Ann vibes. Carrie Ann came in as an extreme intellectual, and the lie detector test determined that was a lie. Dr. Nikki came in as an extreme intellectual. Now, I'm not going to take nothing away from her. She is a smart lady, but it's easy to see that she allows the ratchetness to overtake her senses. And it is what it is. When your grandbabies are in the live stream now, something's wrong, yo. When your grandbabies are in the live stream, something's wrong. When you try to tell your grandbaby, man, I remember watching this video. My God, let me see if I can find it. No, I don't have time for all that. But there was this video, right, of this lady. She was at the mall, right? And she got trespassed from the mall, right? They were like, "Get out of here, lady! You're causing a scene." Her and her like 4 kids or whatever. And like she got trespassed, right? And the lady's yelling at the officer or whatever, just yelling at him. The officer's like, "Look, you got to move. You got to go. You got to keep it moving." And then her kids, you can tell her kids were coached, man, because her kids would run up on the officer. "You gay. That's why you gay. That's why you this and you that." And mom's just yelling and everybody's yelling. And like you can see it with the kids, man. You could tell she coached her kids. You could tell what she was teaching her kids, right? And I mean, those kids were going off, right? And that woman was like, she wasn't going nowhere. And then that woman she probably thought she was one of her kids and rolled up on the officer. And guess what happened? That officer was like, "Taser, taser, taser," and bam, lit her up. She froze. You know what I mean? She did the Harlem Shake real quick and hit the ground. And guess what those kids did that was talking all that trash to them officers? "Mama, no, mama, why? No, mama, mama, mama." They was crying for their mama. "Mama, please, mama, no. Mama, why?" Crying. So sometimes you can tell when kids get put in awful situations where they actually have zero power. Zero power. But they have been manipulated and brainwashed to do things that they probably shouldn't be doing, especially in public. So I can only imagine what's going on when you grab your grandbaby and tell your grandbaby to tell another adult something that they probably shouldn't be saying. Why put your grandchild in that situation? And I'm also curious if Dr. Nikki's daughter knows the type of situation that she put her son in. Now, maybe Dr. Nikki's going to inform her daughter about what she did now that this is being brought to light. But I mean, you're just going to grab your grandbaby with zero permission from his actual parent and throw him into the lion's den? So with all the outrage that's going on about hypotheticals and about assumptions and stuff with Rev G and all that, with all that going on, how come the outrage for putting a grandbaby on display like this is not as big or as vocal? Why is that not happening? Where's that at? When is the last time she cammed up? Where's the redemption for that? You would think if you're trying to really sit pretty and do things like that, you think that you would redeem yourself after that accidental cam up. That's how much she cares about the sector. She leaves these thirsty brothers, right? She leaves these thirsty brothers hanging. Dr. Strike, I do have a question. Do you really think that these thirsty brothers are going to thirst after you after that accidental cam up? You really think that's going to happen? Do me a favor for your own sake. For your own sake. I'm asking you to do me a favor for your own sake. Fix yourself up like you typically do and cam up so that you can receive the attention that you are desperately seeking. Because right now, you're getting pity claps, like pity. It's pity. And the reason why it's pity is because your op is their op. So guess what? You guys are friends. But these thirsty dudes, trust me, they're not thirsting after you. It's just not happening. Man, I was looking at D. Durrell's channel, and he had, I think it was a clip or something, or maybe a live stream, right? And he had this dude, I think his name is Chaos or something, come up, right? And Chaos comes up, and Chaos has words. Now, you got to remember, Chaos doesn't know us, the sector, quote unquote, from a hole in the wall. He doesn't know us from anything, right? He doesn't know us from nothing. And his takeaway of Dr. Nikki is that she's foul. This is a foul lady. Foul. Now that's coming from a very objective place. This dude doesn't know her from a can of paint. Just listening to her talk and looking at that avatar that we all know is not real. I mean, it's real, but it's not. We know that. And look, y'all know that's the truth. Y'all know that's the truth. That avatar is real, but it's not real. We know that. So even in this guy's mind, even seeing that avatar, which is just not real, it's not the truth, right? Even seeing that, he comes up in his determination, his final determination of Dr. Strike is you are foul. Foul. I honestly don't understand how Carrie Ann is still running her mouth on YouTube. I don't get it. If you want to talk about addiction on display, I mean, I can walk down a couple of blocks and I can see it for myself with the meth heads, man. Oh my gosh, fentanyl is taking over, man. Fentanyl is making the world the Walking Dead. Fentanyl. You ever watch The Walking Dead or Fear of the Walking Dead and you see the zombies and all that stuff? That's fentanyl. That's like a metaphor, an analogy or something that The Walking Dead is doing, man. Because that's addiction, man. And as easy as I can see that, I can see Carrie Ann's addiction, man. Who is really in her corner? Who is really in this lady's corner for real? Like, I guarantee you, if she was to go live and she had zero in the chat for about 20 minutes, you would heal this lady. You would heal her. She would be cured. If she went live and if 20 minutes passed and she had zero in the chat, she would be healed. She's addicted. She's addicted. And for anybody that is her friend, quote unquote, on YouTube, let me tell you something. She's losing her job for you. She's losing her job for you. Now, if you're her friend and you are also friend, quote unquote, and also a content creator, how selfish do you need to be to get content off of this when she's losing her job for you? You got to be real selfish. It's like, keep on going, girl. Keep on talking your stuff, girl. Don't let them bully you off the internet. Don't do this, don't do that. So you can just keep on talking about it and keep on talking about it. And so that you can keep on having stuff against your op. Oh, look at what y'all doing to Carrie. Look at what y'all doing to Carrie. I mean, if you can't see Dr. Strike for who she is after Carrie Ann exposed her on the money stuff, then you are just blind, man. Or birds of a feather flock together. Birds, isn't that how it goes? Birds of a feather. I don't know. Maybe that's the saying. I could be wrong. I mean, can you even fathom that? Let's just take a moment to think about this. Just think about this for a moment. Somebody that claims to have all the money. In binary, we can stack it up if you want. Stack it up, and we really gonna see what you working with. Good thing I didn't call her bluff on that. Now, I'm not saying I'm a millionaire. I'm not saying I'm wealthy. I'm not rich. Like I'm none of that. I'm none of that. But I have enough money to not have to beg people for money. We can stack it up. We can stack it up. We should really see what you're working with. Right? Right? That same person contacts her friend, quote unquote, who is on administrative leave, who at this time needs to be saving every single dollar that she can just in case she has to hit that unemployment line and it takes a little bit of time for her to get her application approved. This way, she's not an entire burden on her mom and dad. Her mom and dad are probably going to shoot her a little bell, but man, she doesn't want to be resting on them heavily. What type of person do you have to be to go to that person who is down and out, going through it? I mean, come on, you turn on the internet, everybody's talking about you. Come on, you turn on the local news and there's your name and there's your high school and there's kiddos that you know talking bad about you, parents talking bad about you, parents talking about she needs to go, talking bad about you. You know what I mean? You turn on the internet, you turn on the news, everywhere you turn. I mean, you walk into your job and they walk you back out. I mean, come on. She's going through it. This is what I want you guys I really want you to think about this. One of your friends is going through it like I just described. Would you go to that friend and ask that friend, your friend, for money? Oh my God. You're really going to ask your friend who is going through hell for money? Like, how did it even? I would love to see the text message, or I would love to hear the phone call. How did that even happen? How do you even do that? Hey girl, I know you kind of going through it, girl. Like you gotta be like shaking and stuff, like you want like you want some, I don't know. Hey girl, I know you kind of I got these cheeseburgers, man. Like this it gotta be something, right? Hey girl, I know you kind of going through it and all, but you think I can hold 20? You think I can hold $20? I could I will pay you back, you know. Because what did she say? She said something like carry you. I let somebody else carry you through the week. Let somebody else carry you through the week. Listen, okay, see, some of y'all don't break that stuff down. If somebody has to get carried through the week and they are a professional, and it's not no temporary job that they're working, that means they're not living from paycheck to paycheck. They are living from moment to moment. Because paycheck to paycheck, then you might have to get carried for the month maybe. Like, okay, man, this month it's been a little rough this month, man. You think I can hold $20, man? It's been a little rough. Can I get 100, man? I'll pay you back next month. How down and out do you have to be like, look, man, this week, man? Oh no, man, I don't know to get through the week, man. I can't get through the week. I know you're going through everything. I know everywhere you turn, your name is in bright lights, and I know it's not the kind of lights you want. And I know there's a lot of things happening with your name in it, and I know that your back is against the wall. I know all those things, but guess what? I got pressures of my own. This week, yo, if I don't get 20 off you this week, man, I'm gonna be out on the street. Like, what was that conversation? What was that conversation? My light's gonna get cut off if I don't get $30. Can you please? Like, what? This is the same person that was like, stack it up. You want to stack it up, stack it up, stack it up, stack it up. Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. So, Carrie Ann pushing Dr. Strike to the side is probably the best thing she could have done regarding these friends, quote unquote. That's probably the best thing she could have done. Now, the absolute best thing she could have done is not bring her butt back to the internet. Why would you do that? It's pride, it's ego. That's why in one of my lives a long time ago, when I used to think that I was kicking knowledge, that's why I covered the need for ego death. You don't even become a complete person if you don't understand the necessity of ego death. Oh my gosh. So you're going to lose your job because you're not going to get bullied off the internet? Nobody's going to bully me off the internet. Nobody's going to bully me. I'm here. Listen, that's not bullying you off the internet. These people came to your job. Your job responded, and they responded with an investigation. They thought that the investigation was strong enough to send your butt home. Did they bully you off the job? No. What was best for them is for you not to be present in that type of situation while they're doing the investigation. Just like it would have been best for you to just stay off the internet until the investigation was complete. That would have been perfect. Like, just stay off. And then once it's complete, and like you said, you're probably not going to lose your job. And good. Maybe, hopefully, you learn from this. That's my hope, is that you learn from this. Okay, you probably won't lose your job, but at least you could come back and be like, oh, y'all thought y'all was going to get rid of me. I still got my job, talking all kinds of trash. And then just doing the necessary changes that you need to do to maintain your YouTube presence. You know what I mean? That's what should have happened. But your ego, man, your ego. And you were probably listening to people who are not your friends anymore. I'm pretty sure Dr. Strike was gassing you. Like, the Carrie I would have known wouldn't have jumped on Slander Ave the way she did with limited information. The Carrie that I thought I knew would have came in like with two guns loaded, proverbial, of course, metaphorically speaking, ready to come with a compelling argument. And it would have been a classic back and forth because, of course, I wouldn't have stepped down. I would have just had to change my angle. But no, she's wounded, y'all. She's wounded. All of her senses are not there. And people try to take advantage of that. So I am so glad that she stiff-armed Dr. Strike. I'm so glad that Dr. Nikki Proctor-Walden got stiff-armed by Carrie Ann because she would have brought her even lower. How can you go even lower than unemployment? I have no idea. Maybe not being able to secure another job, maybe. And unemployment starts wearing out. They start looking at you like your time is up. And if you think that you're just going to walk into DDD or wherever it is in your state and you're just going to file for disability without any pushback from Secktah folk, you got another thing coming. Well, you're not going to get any pushback from me, but we all know Shock Cam is on. We already know. So my mind is blown. My mind is blown with how much aggression Carrie Ann is showing on these YouTube streets at this pivotal moment. You have to learn how to show restraint. She can't do it. And for those that keep gassing her, you're guilty. You're guilty. And you have no conscience if you can't even feel that right now. Like you have no conscience. You have zero conscience. You're like, Carrie, her own woman. She a grown-ass woman. She do what she want to do. She grown. She do what she want to do. Guilty. You guilty. I'm going to tell y'all straight up. It's not the AFW's fault if Carrie loses her job. It's not. It's not the AFW's fault. It's not Shock Kim's fault if Carrie loses her job. It's not even Carrie's fault if she loses her job due to what we can clearly see going on with her. She admitted that the sector is more important than freaking breeding, I guess. It's her quote unquote friends. It's your fault. If Carrie loses her job, it's all the people that have been gassing her this whole time. It's all the people that have been telling her to keep it up. It's all the people that have been just pushing this narrative. My hope is this. If Carrie loses her job and it takes some time for her to get unemployment and she's down and out, my hope is that the sector, well, at least her friends, will keep her afloat for a few months. She probably needs about $4,000 a month to live the way she typically lives. Probably maybe $4,500 a month to live how she lives. That's probably what she needs. So my hope is that her friends, quote unquote, will come together to sustain her for at least a month until unemployment starts kicking in. Now, if that doesn't happen, I don't know if Carrie can mentally see this, but if that doesn't happen, then they're not your friends, girl. They're just not your friends. If they're going to let you sink, they're not your friends. You think they're holding you up right now? Just wait until push comes to shove. Wait until your back is truly against the wall. Wait until ultimate desperation really starts to kick in. And we'll see if they extend that hand to help pull you out of that fire. We'll see. My thought is, I doubt it though. Uh-oh. I'm up here rambling and oh boy. Oh boy.
A chick with a father was willing to give up her career.
Shit. I hope I don't echo. I got a janky set up right now, girl.
Listen,
Myself.
I got a
Dang.
jacket set up too.
Oh Lord, this is bad, man. For like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or whatever, I was sitting there talking to myself. They're like, "We can't hear
I got
you."
about 5 minutes. I got about 5 minutes. I'm in my
Yeah.
client's bathroom right now.
All right. So what's your? You said your client's in the bathroom. I know you ain't
No,
just.
I'm in my client's bathroom again.
Lord Jesus. Yeah. So
Listen.
what's your thoughts, Star? What's going on, girl?
Well, listen. I just can't believe that a chick with a father
Mm,
is willing to give up her professional career,
jeez.
to go at mofos on the internet. Who cares about her students? We do. We
Dang.
we the only ones that care about her students. We told her to get off the internet, but
Wow.
it's like I told her. You have to, that's why you got mental problems because you
Dang.
pretend to be a good person. You pretend to be a professional. You pretend to love your students and it's getting to you and you would rather be a demon. And
Mm,
look how all of that prophesy came true.
mm, this is bad. It's bad.
It's horrible.
Yeah, this is bad. This is yeah, this is bad. Like I'm blown away that Dr. Strike asked Carrie for money.
Oh, listen, didn't she go around here bragging about how she the bomb from the bed bank to the bedroom, honey? And
Did she
find
say
out
that? See, I didn't whew, that's even worse than you can stack it up. You want to stack it up. Stack
we
it up,
can
stack it
stack
up.
it up, stack it, stack it, stack it. We didn't found out Nikki ain't got no money. We found out that her husband left his own house to
Dang,
go live on campus, so he don't have
dang.
to deal with her. But she keep coming back and back and back.
Wow, man. You know what's crazy is my wife is allergic to cats, right?
Right,
She
right.
likes cats, but she's just allergic and she's terrified of them. But she likes them, which is weird. She's like, okay, please don't. You know what I mean? There are some neighborhood cats. Now, I still live in the hood because I'm not dumb with my money.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean? I'm not
right,
going to put
right.
all my money into this extremely nice
You and
house
your
and be
family,
broke.
yeah, y'all
Right,
live
and be broke.
well.
You know what I
Y'all
mean? We're living.
vacation.
I mean, I'm
Y'all
living the
live
best life.
well.
I'm living the best life I've ever
Absolutely,
lived. You know what I mean? And
absolutely.
I'm just loving it. To be able to just do whatever you want. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
Let's go rent
yeah.
out a mansion. See, I can rent a mansion. I don't have to live in a mansion. And I'm gonna tell you guys straight up. When I rented a mansion, I did not like cleaning it. So like thinking about doing that I was like, good thing I
Every
don't,
single
you
day.
know what I mean? And that's probably why Dr. Strike's husband got fed up. Like, you don't cook, you don't clean, I'm out
You
of
be
here.
you be counting forks.
By the way, those are my forks. That's
Oh
her
my.
husband. I bought those forks. Got the Yankees in the house. LC is here. We got the
I'll
crew here.
tell the
We got
people I
the
say
crew here.
hello. I
Stephen
can't read
Jerry's
the chat, because I'm on my device.
here. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The numbers went down as soon as you hit the panel. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know what you've
you
been
know,
doing on these
listen,
streets, but
listen, these YouTube
breaking the
streets,
culture here. Go ahead.
the YouTube streets, they mad at Jimmy boy.
Oh God. Ugh.
They mad at Jimmy.
Whenever I'm in the clouds and I see you on the panel, sometimes I'll be thinking about leaving. I don't know, Lord, I don't even want to hear this.
That's
Oh,
why you been
Lord,
gone all this
I've
time.
been gone, you know. Oh,
You like,
oh man,
goddamn
Star on
Jimmy
the
acting
panel.
up.
Star on the panel. Let me get on. Let me go ahead and exit. Shoot,
I
I was
ain't getting
almost
on
thinking
that.
about jumping off of this panel. You got you got everybody running.
Ooh. Oh my God.
Stefan said
Listen.
you cool, but just don't be playing them clips no more. Them clips are getting out of hand. Too many clips.
Listen. Did you see the clip where she said, "My beloved Stargate"?
I did not see that clip. Oh Lord
Nikki,
Jesus.
yo, I'm telling you, like Nikki out here trying to act like she trying to convince Carrie that I couldn't catch a D.
Mm.
She tried so hard because she was like, "I'm so glad
Ooh.
you in love, Stargate." I'm so glad you're in love, my
You know
beloved
what's
Stargate.
crazy though? Let me tell you what's crazy, Star. Is all of your avatars outside of Queen Latifah and the actual
Yeah,
Stargate one, all of
yeah,
your
yeah.
avatars with you, there's no question whenever you cam up that that's you. Like, oh, okay, cool.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. They
And
know
and
it's
so
me.
and so with those avatars, especially when you're Miss 48, I don't want to write Miss 48. All right, so you're Miss 48 using an avatar, right? And
Right, right, right.
you were able to catch a man, right? The
Yeah,
brother with the
yeah.
good knees or whatever,
Hi.
and handle, yeah, there we go. And you were able to handle business. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
And get things
Walt is
solidified.
still coming to the Stargate.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And so y- why not just use your real picture, Dr. Strike? Because
Why?
you know what, go ahead. Go ahead,
She
real quick.
refuses to
Y-
use her like I said by law, you got to stop using this picture
Lord
because
Jesus.
this is what you really
This
look
is
like.
getting struck. I call it Dr. Strike for a reason. You know I'm finna get hit. Thanks a lot. I don't even have I have 80 subscribers on this channel. You finna get this channel just taken away. Thanks, Star. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Dang, man.
Oh, man,
But
listen,
anyways,
when you look like this,
look, there might be, a Mike out there that enjoys that picture. You know what I'm saying? That really
then why did
enjoys it.
she come to the sector trying to gobble little brother's dicks up?
This is what I'm saying. Okay. This was the point I was getting at, right? She couldn't even pull a dude, right? Using using
Her
a glamorized photo of herself.
absolutely,
She couldn't
absolutely,
even do that. And the reason why is because the way she talks on this internet, it's just not attractive.
absolutely,
It's not.
absolutely.
What if like her and a dude is handling business, right? And she's on top or whatever, right? Okay,
Can
just
you
picture.
imagine this being on
Yeah,
top of
hold
you?
on. Don't say anything. I'm just going to highlight you, but don't. I mean, you could talk, but I'm
Right,
just
right,
saying
right.
I'm not highlighting you for you to have a moment. I'm highlighting you for the picture to be up there. Okay, so
Absolute,
all right, so
absolute.
here we go. Here we go. What if she, y'all doing hand on business, she on top, right?
Right, right.
And she looks down, right? And she's like, open your eyes.
They were
Look
like,
at me.
don't
Look
make
at
me,
me.
don't make
Look
me,
at
don't
me.
make me.
Look at me. And let's just say you Chad T, right? Because Chad T, she's one of Chad T's angels, right? I don't know.
Right.
So if you Chad T and your head is to the right, right? And so she grabs your face
Oh my
and she
god.
pulls your face straight and your eyes are closed. And she's like, look at me. Look at me. Chad T, are you gonna open your eyes? You see, Stargate doesn't have that problem. Because what happened is Chad T went to the empty apartment with an expectation. Chad
Right.
T knocks on the door opens, and this is
Oh
who he
Lord.
sees. She opens the door and
Oh.
she's like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "I'm looking for Nikki." You found her. and so and so Chad T,
Oh my god.
Chad T, he's like, "Well, I didn't drive all this way.
I might
I
as well
guess
get
I
some
could
for my
continue."
troubles.
You're right. I guess I could continue on. I just gotta close my eyes. So I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm just gonna picture the other avatar. And so, okay, so Chad T makes it, right? He makes it to the air mattress, right? So he's ready. His head is to the right, right? She's
Oh my
dancing for
god.
him a little bit before she
Oh
climbs
my
onto
god.
the air mattress. She's like, "You ain't gonna look at me?" He's like, "I can feel you, girl. I can feel you. Like, keep dancing. I can feel it. I don't have to see it. I can feel it, right?" And so she's dancing, right? And she's like, "Okay, I'm ready if you ready." He's like, "Yeah,
Oh,
I'm ready. I'm
oh
ready,
god.
girl." And so she climbs on, right? and she's talking. She's like, "I told you I'm the shit. I told you I'm the shit. I told you it's hot and ready. Hot and ready." And Chad is trying his hardest to picture Shan at this moment. He's trying his hardest, like, this has to be Shan T. Because you know he has a past, right? So he's picturing like, this has to be Shan T. This has to be Shan T. And so as his head is turned to the right and his eyes are closed, she's like, look at me. Look at me. So now we back there, right? We bring it a full circle. I just gave you the context. That's all. See, the Secktah, they lack context. Look at me. And so she grabs his face, pulls his face straight. Open your eyes. It's hot and ready. Open your eyes. Look at me. He opens his eyes, and this is what he sees.
Bro, listen, it's been a pleasure, just acting up on these YouTube. Let's go back to our normal. Yeah, okay. Because my eyes hurt. I love kicking it with you on these YouTube streets. Listen, with Cole fam getting together, somebody got to get they real picture of Sean Cross the Secktah.
We got to keep the perspective going. I know you probably got to go get back to rubbing.
I got to get back to rubbing them backs, them pink backs. Later, I can't wait for you to go live again. So Lord, I love it, bro. All right, have a great rest of your live, bro.
Appreciate your own girl. Peace. Well, that was fun. All right, now back to all seriousness, right? And shout out to Chad T. Chad T knows he's one of my favorite trolls. Man, I just love trolling Chad T. That's the homie, though. I'm gonna keep it real. And shout out to Box Talk and all that, man. Shout out to everybody that's doing great things in the Secktah. The Secktah is alive. The Secktah is on fire. I know Stefan said that it was a little slow, and I think he probably thinks it's a little slow because he's not involved as much. But now that he's back and involved, now all of a sudden the Secktah's on fire. You see how that works? But I believe, even with, the occasional tap-ins that I do here and there in the clouds, whatever I listen to, it's fire. Whether that's remix, whether that's slander, whether it's pills, whether it's Rev G, whether it's drama, whoever's bringing that fire. You know what I mean? Even Mona's starting to go live. Whether it's breaking the culture. You know what I mean? Like the Secktah's on fire, man, and I'm proud of us, right? But we got blood on our hands, right? Especially if Carrie loses her job. If Carrie loses her job, whoo, man, the Secktah done did a number. If Carrie loses her job, the Secktah done did a number. Oh, thank you, LC. LC said we are the dynamic duo. Yeah, this because I understand Stargate. You know what I mean? With Stargate, you gotta let her speak her speech, you know what I mean? And you gotta speak Stargate language. Like, you could still get your points across, but if you don't know how to speak Stargate language, yeah, you ain't gonna get no point across and you ain't gonna get one word in. So we already know how Stargate operates, right? So we already know. All right, so Make a Change is in the house. What's up, Make a Change? Yeah, Make a Change has his own kerfuffles going on. That was excellent video that you did on conscious energy. Don't forget, on Halloween at 4 a.m. my time, but 6 a.m. his time, the infamous Thriller remake video will be premiering on Conscious Energy's channel. So make sure you guys check that out. The video that I think he said cost about $80K to create, or I think that was something I think that's the number he was trying to reach, $80K, because he wanted to be exactly like Michael Jackson's video. So, he got a good film crew out there. I just want to see him in the Thriller jacket. I want to see the man in the Thriller jacket. All right, so let's jump back into this, guys, because I only have about 15 solid minutes, but y'all know 15 minutes in the Secktah is probably more like 45 minutes. All right, but thank goodness. Hold on, let me get to some comments before. Yeah, all right, yeah, we back, minus identity, but we're not really back. Yeah, you already know what happens. Right, okay. Hey, listen though, Spot'em. You ran off the panel before I could even finish, brother. What's up with that? Let me drop the link real quick. It's not just for Spot'em, it's for anybody that wants to hit the link. You guys can come on up. But let me drop this real quick for anybody that wants to come up. But I did see a Brixton comment that I want to highlight because I wasn't able to read it fully. So let me try to find that real quick. Yo, that new Rod Wave album is just it's all that, man. It is all that. My son and I, we love that album. Oh man, looks like Breaking the Culture has been going in. I'm gonna have to catch up on that. Outlaw looks like Outlaw's been going in. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted to get. Okay, nah, it's not a rumor. Her and MPW fell out. Carrie's reasoning was the fact that the friendship was yes. Yes. Let's go, Carrie. Let's go. Now, y'all might be like, why is he rooting for Garfield? Why is he rooting for Carrie? Because this is a real humanistic move. This is a human move. This isn't an avatar, chat, content creator type of move. This is a human move. Carrie actually allowed a bit of humanity to guide her senses. Getting rid of this toxic lady was the best thing that she could have possibly done at this moment. Listen, one thing that I did learn about becoming a doctor is one, you don't lord your title over people. If anything, that title puts you down as like a servant leader. A servant leader. Medical doctors, if they didn't serve the public, we'd be in trouble. We'd be in trouble. Now, there are some doctors that are extremely arrogant, but they still have to serve the public in some type of capacity, especially when we go to the ER or we go to the hospital. You got to serve. Dr. Nikki Proctor Walden lords her title over people. And I believe that's exactly what she was doing with Carrie. And we know that titles can't get you anything really. Anything of substantial value that sustains. Titles can't really get you that. Titles can get you some instant gratification every once in a while. Maybe you'll catch a job here and there. Maybe you do this. Maybe you do that. Maybe you'll run like some kind of MLM scheme or something. You know what I mean? Like titles can get you. It can get you that. But anything that is of substance and that is sustainable, titles really don't. You know what makes things sustain? You know what gives you substance? Genuine personalities. Being genuine. Now, I'm not saying you have to be genuine to your enemies. You don't have to be genuine to your ops. I'm not saying that. I know who your guys' ops are. I know that I know that a lot of you don't like the AFW. Like I know that. I'm not telling you to go out and and give them all your business and be genuine with them and to not go back and forth with them. That's not what I'm saying. But if somebody is supposedly your friend, quote unquote, you would think a good attribute would to be genuine to them, real to them. That will be sustainable. If Dr. Nikki was truly genuine and real, Carrie would be able to sniff out that she needed help and she probably wouldn't even have to ask. But because she came in with such a facade as if she has everything together when clearly everything's falling apart all around her, she can't humble herself. That's the issue. That's the issue with Dr. Nikki. And like I said, that chaos dude, whoever came on D. Durrell's panel, he doesn't know Dr. Nikki from anything. In his final assumption and analysis and determination of who this lady is that she's just a foul lady. Like she's foul. There's something wrong with her. Guys, y'all know that I never, ever once threw my title in your faces. Never once. I don't even throw my new money in your face like that. I don't. Because why do that? Why do that? I don't even try to glamorize my life. I don't try to get a picture of when I was 20 years younger and put that on there for an avatar so you would think of me a certain type. Like, why do that? Why not just be yourself? The reason why some people, especially doctors, give me 1 second, guys. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. I thought somebody was knocking. All right. A reason why some people can't be oh Lord, who is this? Oh Lord, not oh my God. I don't even think I have like something to cover up. Hold on, let me see. Who is this? Who is this? Hold on, let me find something to cover this. Here we go. This will work. All right. What it do? Who is this?
What's
man?
up?
What's up?
So you still beefing with Shitty?
Wait, I can't catch your voice. Who is this?
You know who it is.
I can't catch your voice.
What? Are you serious?
Oh no.
Okay.
Now I know. Now I know. Okay. You have me tripping for a second, bro.
Come on, stop it.
I don't know if I'm beefing with her more than this is just talking points for me. You know what I mean? Like it's
Oh.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask you, did you do a review of Chaotic Truth's analysis of her?
No. But is it good?
It was hilarious.
Oh,
because
okay, thank you for that.
because
Thank you for that.
everybody on the panel didn't realize that the dude is a huge troll, first and foremost, right?
Uh-huh.
But all of his points were true. Because he was like,
Wow.
pretty much that some people go out of their way to just be, out there sometimes, is what they say.
Wow.
And I think he criticized her more for being an HBCU grad because he doesn't really like HBCU.
Dang.
But yeah. But
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna do an analysis, man. I have to.
But
my thing is
another thing is that.
Go ahead.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say, like, some people don't agree with this, but saying that you're on here as a character would actually help you more than hurt you, because otherwise it just makes you look crazy. if you're not here on a as a character.
Yeah.
Just like with Darrell. Darrell said that the Godfather thing is a character, and he's absolutely right for doing that, because otherwise it'll look very bad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Brixton wants to know why Dr. Strike threw shade at Identity. It's because association, probably. She's down bad right now, man. She's down bad because her number one gunner was Carrie.
But I have a question for you about that, because she's not the only person like this. And I'm going to pose this to you. What are your thoughts on people who feel the need to have like a protection squad of some sort? Like they want to recruit people to defend them and go to bat for them, and then if you don't defend them anymore, they say that you're disloyal. Like you could really be loyal to a stranger. Well, what are your thoughts on
I think I know what you're getting at. It's horrible. You're probably getting at the Mona situation with the AFW, right?
Well, not only that person, but it's like both of them do the same thing. Like both her and
Nikki.
both the crazy lady from San Diego. Like I'm honestly surprised that they're not friends, AAS and her, because they act the same. There's no difference.
I don't think they act the same. I think Dr. Strike is a lot more vulgar with it.
And AAS
maybe Anti tries to be more. Maybe Anti tries to be more professional than what she's really letting off. You know what I mean? Like what she's doing.
The similarities are too close, because they both like to reach out to everybody to contact them for whatever the hell. They all demand loyalty from strangers. The both of them do that, and they both like to give orders. Like you're supposed to follow an order.
Right.
Online.
let me give you the difference though. Anti, and this is not me caping. All right, Anti actually has a crew. So she doesn't really have to recruit, right? Because people come to her, right? And the AFW typically. I mean, that's
Yeah.
how Pillsbury found his way into the sector, right? So
Yeah.
they typically go through her. Now, Dr. Strike, she doesn't really have a crew. She just has a common enemy. Does that make sense? And so she's trying
Okay,
to
that's a good point.
yeah, she's trying her hardest to be anti, but she just doesn't have the makeup to do that. She doesn't have her own AFW. She doesn't have any
But
of that. She doesn't even have history. But go ahead.
no, it's just funny how they don't like each other, but they're very similar.
They are similar
Like
in
when I was
some aspects, yeah.
when I was talking to her behind the scenes, it just felt like I was just talking to another that crazy lady from San Diego, like another copy of that lady, and it didn't really make sense to me to be cordial with someone who's a copy of someone that I really don't like.
I hear you. I hear you. Now, I never spoke to Anti or anything behind the scenes or even on the scene, right? She can't stand me. So I can't do a comparison. You know what I mean? But I will tell you that Dr. Strike gave me some weird vibes behind the scenes. Weird vibes. You know, and my thought is this also, Spotum, is that Remix was probably fascinated with that avatar. And then they probably FaceTimed each other, and that's when it was just over. What's your thoughts on that? Did you hear that question or not? Oh boy, don't tell me my. Or maybe Spotum has tapped out. I don't know. Can you guys still hear me or not? Yeah, I think either my internet's tripping or Spotum then tapped out. Spotum's like, nope, not touching that. Not
Can you hear
touching
me?
that. I can now. Yep.
Okay, great. So I don't think that that's the case. I just think maybe she was throwing out like weird conspiracy theories,
And he just
and
wasn't with it.
he was like, "What the hell is this?" That's how
No,
I well,
you
that's
have
how
to
I felt.
remember
And
though, for a
yeah,
time there, though, Spotum, I mean, they were talking about meeting up. They were talking
oh,
about handling business. Don't forget, even through the text message we seen, you know, she couldn't even sleep without hearing his voice.
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So something
Mm,
drastic had to happen. And I think the drastic thing that happened was the money just didn't match the face. That price that she would those cash apps that she was giving him with that face, it needed to go up.
wow.
$50 here and $50 there
You
just wasn't
see,
cutting it.
if you look at you, the biracial, 25% Japanese, degrading a black woman's image.
Stop, bro.
There you go. There you go, degrading her image.
You're jacked up, bro. You're jacked up. All I'm doing is taking the information that was presented to me and analyzing it. That's all I'm
But,
doing. I am allowed to do that. I'm allowed
but
to
yeah,
do that.
so you don't think you would ever uh build a bridge with AAS Junior?
Me, no. I don't think it can happen. Well, you know what? It can happen if she sends me $300. But now, you know,
Damn.
with her begging Carrie for money, you know, I might as well just throw that out the window. That ain't happening. That ain't
Yeah.
happening, man.
Oh yeah, I have another question to
All
pose to
right.
you. So, do you have? I know you're not a psychologist, so I'm not begging you to psychologize anybody. But what are your thoughts on people who have jobs that have public salaries posted, but they come online acting like they got money like a celebrity does?
Well, I mean,
Specifically, Cardi
if
B.
they go ahead.
I said specifically Cardi B. They say they got Cardi B money. What's your thoughts on that?
First off, I don't know who you're talking about, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I
So
don't know either. I'm just posting shit.
I don't know. But if they can pull it off and it's somehow sustainable, then more power to them. On the internet, there is no law or rule that says you have to be keeping it 100% real. Like, you don't have to do that. But when you get exposed, that's different, right? And also, somebody could really be flexing, right? Like, if somebody looked up my job and was like, "Oh, this is how much he's making," there's no way he's 6 figures or whatever. They don't know all the other stuff that I do. You guys kind of do, but other people don't. You know what I mean? So they can look at that and be like, "You see, he's up here front and he's talking about all this new money. He doesn't even there ain't no way he's reaching 6 figures." But y'all know all the other stuff that I do. You know what I mean? And I'm comfortably above 6 figures. Now, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I'm comfortably above it. And also, I'm going to tell you guys straight up, 6 figures ain't nothing, man. I still feel
especially when you own a Mini Cooper.
Oh, stop, bro. Stop.
The mechanics will love you, bro.
I love my car. It hasn't been broken down yet on me. Let me knock on some more.
You're gonna be the king of the mechanics.
Stop, bro. You jinxing my car, man. Now you know I have a Countryman, right? It's not just a regular Mini Cooper, man. I got a Countryman. So maybe those are better than the regular ones because I haven't had any issues. Man.
Okay.
It's messed up because you're trying to jinx me, bro. I'm gonna go out there. Probably ain't gonna start.
I'm just saying. Because I was interested in getting a Mini Cooper at one point, one of those John Cooper's Works ones.
Right. Yep.
But I kept on seeing review after review of like it has bad reliability, and I'm like, for a car that expensive, that's kind of sucky.
I didn't see those reviews, man, and I wouldn't write a review like that. I just wouldn't.
Oh, so it's been good. How long have you had it?
Shoot, I can't even remember how long I've had it. I don't know. I can't remember how long I had it, man. But I've had it for quite some time now. I mean, I already had to take it in to get the oil change, and they ran all the service checks and all that. So I've had it and now it's almost time for the second one. So I've had it for some time, and I've driven it a lot, bro. I mean, a lot. I go everywhere, man. I go, from city to city, bro. I'll be mobbing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, what do you got again? I know you got like a sports car. What is it again? A Kia something, right?
No, it's a WRX.
WRX. What is that? Hold on. Let me look at
Subaru.
Up. WRX. What is it? Subaru?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember when you kind of showed it online.
Yeah.
It was nice, man. I thought it was nice. I thought the interior was nice. You know what I mean? Your steering wheel was nice. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, man. When I saw the shorts and when you accidentally did all that, man, I was like, wow. That picture matches, bro. That picture we saw, it matches, bro. That sure is spot on right there. That's spot on. That junk matches, bro. Nah, but yeah, thanks for the questions, man. I really like when we were on Slander Ave, bro. I don't understand why you couldn't stay in context. I don't understand that. I was able to stay in the context you presented to me, but you couldn't stay in mine. And I'm thinking the reason is because you would have to kind of give them a little bit of slack on the rope that you're trying to tie around their neck. Is that the reason?
What? No. It's just that honestly, the way I was raised is like there's a distinct definition or a separation between the adults and the children. So it couldn't even phase, like, for example, if my dad was doing all that dumbass shit, following little ass 8, 9-year-olds on TikTok, I would be embarrassed because I would be like, who are you?
Right.
Like, it would be like, I don't even know my father anymore. So that's the state of mind that I'm going into it as, like, this, I don't.
Right,
I don't know about you, but I'm not following anything.
That's completely out of context, and that's my point. But I do understand what you're saying.
I took it out of context.
Right. I do understand what you're saying, though. I get it. In that regard, in that context, I get it. But if his kids understand what he's doing, if those kids understood what he's doing, if he even understands what he's doing, and let's just say those kids' parents understood what he's doing, you have to agree that there's nothing wrong with that, bro. Now, if that's the context, I don't know if that's the context or not, but if that was the context, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Like, there's nothing. I can't see it. You can clearly see, like, if everybody was in agreement that, you know, he could, like, they're following each other on TikTok. What is wrong with that?
Yeah, we're just gonna have to. Yeah.
Agree to disagree. Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I get it, man. I get it, and I also understand that it's very, very, very hard for you to give them any kind of slack. I get that.
Well,
I mean, you guys have been going back and forth for a while.
But this would be with anybody. If it was someone I support, I'll be asking the same thing. Like what's up with that? Like, I don't know. I just can't see.
And I'm not gonna lie, I did not hear his explanation either, and that's what a lot of people were giving me flack for. You didn't even see the video. You didn't even catch the. They're right.
I'm trying to put myself into the position of somebody, because I have a TikTok account, but I'm not following little ass kids.
Hold on, what's your TikTok account? Let me look it up. What is it?
I'm not following little ass kids.
Let me find it, bro.
I'm following sports shit and gun shit and all that other stuff.
Okay, so let me get your TikTok. What is it?
My TikTok feed is never going to have kids following me because I'm not searching for kiddie shit. If you know what I mean.
He's searching for kid stuff, though. That's the thing.
Because
those are the
algorithm. The algorithm pushes you certain users according to what you already searched. And it'll do it automatically. Like, I get feeds from people that I never even knew existed, but because they like guns and I like guns, they feed them to me. Literally.
Okay. All right. And everybody gets on Rev G because he likes to cull, right?
No, because people act like people don't know how an algorithm works, and that you're the one who controls what accounts get sent to your account. So
right. I mean, nobody. I don't think anybody's acting like they don't know how algorithms work. I just think that it's more to it than that. It's more to it than that, because an algorithm will recommend videos for you. Correct.
But mostly based on what you already searched.
Okay. Now, whatever.
So if you're always searching for cartoons and Batman, Superman shit, it might send you some kids because they notice that somebody's searching for childlike cartoons or whatever.
See, that's only one perspective. That's only one perspective. The answer to this question, and if you don't know the answer, just please say I don't know. Who followed who first? Those kids or Rev G?
According to him, he said that some of them followed him based on his content.
That's what I'm talking about. So there is the other side of the algorithm. Why did you leave that? Why did you leave that part out? It's not just him searching. It's not just him searching.
Because none of the stuff on his page is kid-related stuff. Like, none of it. Like, he has mold in his house and all that other stuff. Like, what is it? Like, how is that going to be gravitated to a kid?
So my TikTok channel, right? My TikTok channel, I haven't really even been on it for forever, for real. If I'm honest, like I haven't really been on my TikTok channel. But my TikTok channel at first was all about like gaming, right? It was like gaming stuff. And then I got a little tired of that because, you know, the older you get, it's just like, I'm kind of over this, you know what I mean? And so I switched it to crime, like true crime stuff, because I love true crime stuff. You know, and I got me some true crime followers. But guess what? I took all that gaming stuff off outside of a few videos, but I took all that gaming stuff off, and now it's a lot of true crime stuff. Those kids are still following me. I'm still following those kids that followed me. But now my videos are true crime stuff. And then I got kind of sick of the true crime stuff. So I started posting just my dog because I love my dog to death. You know what I mean? And so I started just posting my dog. And now, you know, people that love dogs, they started following me. And guess what? If they have a nice channel or whatever, and they're trying to do their thing, I'm going to follow them and try to promote them. It's just, that's just how it works. But they never came for gaming. They never came for any of that stuff. So my thought is, how do you know that this is the only content Rev G has ever had on his TikTok?
Oh, I never said all that.
Yeah, but you're saying his TikTok content is not kid friendly, is what you're saying. I'm just saying there was a time where I was doing doing gaming.
I mean, compared to the stuff that these kids, like, it's tiny little kids, like they look like they're barely 8 or 9 years old. Like, music, like, come on, man.
I mean, that's tough.
Come
man,
on, one of them.
You kind of broke up. One of those kids look what?
Do you know who Little Tay is?
Yeah. Yep.
Do you know who Little Tay is?
I do.
Yeah,
yep.
You should know because she's Asian like you are. But one of them looked just like her, like a little ass kid. So I'm like, what do you have in relation to a little ass kid? Nothing. So what's going on here?
Why would he direct you to the channel though? If he was like into all this weird, crazy stuff, you would think he would try to. Go ahead.
Why would he be panicking if there's nothing to that?
Okay, that's a good question. See, I didn't know he was panicking. I didn't. I promise you.
It's so obvious he's panicking. But he'll deny, but it's obvious he's panicking. But I mean, if you don't have nothing to hide, what you panicking for? I mean, just because someone
had something to hide, is it private now, or can you go to it?
I don't know. I don't know, and nothing. I don't even.
You ain't even trying to go. I hear you.
Nah. I don't want to be involved in child followers.
Do you know the name of his TikTok? I'll look it up. What's the name of it?
I don't know. I think it's his YouTube
it's
channel.
His Rev G thing? Here, let's see. Rev G makes music. There we go. Let's go in here. Okay, he has 26 followers. Is that right or no? Or is it a different account?
I think that might be it.
Okay, so there's puppets on here. That will attract some kids, right? There's eyes and Tony on here. Oh my gosh. All right, yeah, there's puppets and stuff. I mean, I think there's propane in a wig on here. No, that's not propane. Is that propane?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, but I mean, even if that's the case, like, just because somebody follows you doesn't mean you have to follow them back. Like, I get all these weird ass these troll accounts that try to follow me on TikTok. I don't just follow. Oh, this person followed me. Let me follow them back. Like, right. That's not how things work in the real world.
Some people do that without any kind of,
follow for follow. No, I don't do that follow for follow shit.
Some people do though. Some people do. There's whole YouTube channels, channels dedicated to that method of follow back. Let me see a transcript. Put me up on that. On those YouTube channels that are dedicated for that. They're like, you wanna get 1,000 subscribers fast? Try this method, and it's pretty much what you described, the follow back method. He could be doing that. Okay, so I'm looking at his followers right now. There's not really any. There's a few kids, I guess, that's following him. If they are, I see like maybe 4. Now let me go to who he's following, and this is where the big deal is, I guess. So let's see. There's Laven. I guess he has like a kid emoji.
Damn, your doxing the kids. Oh my god.
How's that doxing, man? He's on.
Oh.
Maybe Angel, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's a kid. Datari, maybe a kid. Let me go. And I'm not even clicking on their profiles. See, that's a whole nother level, man. People clicking on people's profiles. Let's see. Maybe Daniela. I'm saying all this because they have like cartoon type avatars. I'm looking for the 8-year-old.
But there.
I don't see any
Well,
8-year-olds.
when Carrie showed the video stream of the account, one looked really young to me.
I'm looking for him. Do you think
So,
he
and
unfollowed that person? 'Cause I can't find somebody. Was that person
maybe
white or black?
Spook, they look like they could be like biracial, like
Biracial? I'm
white
just
and
not
Asian.
seeing it, man.
I
I could
don't
be on the
know.
wrong account. Maybe there's another account.
I don't know.
Either there's
But
another account or he. Oh, there's a person with a Barbie doll avatar that he's following. That's appropriate, right? That's pretty appropriate. That's appropriate. Y'all say he plays with dolls. Y'all say this. Y'all say that.
appropriate to who? For
I don't know as far as
a
content.
so-called straight man?
He plays
Okay.
with Barbies and stuff. All right.
Yeah, that's totally normal, right? Okay.
Maybe not for us, but I bet you it's normal for him. Like normal is so
that's a
subjective.
slippery slope.
Is not normal subjective?
But
Like what type of food do you eat?
I don't even,
You eat isn't it called like fufu or something like that? Don't you eat that?
sometimes, not all the
That's
time.
not normal to me, bro.
Okay.
That's not a staple in my diet, but that's normal to you.
That's cuisine. Cuisine is acquired taste, so of course that's totally different. Like
Playing with dolls is not normal to us, but that's normal to some adults, believe it or not. It is.
wow.
It is. It is, man. It is. And I'm not even trying to cape. I'm just trying to keep it real. There has to be another channel. That can't be the channel that everybody's up in arms about.
Yeah, I'm driving, so I can't even.
Okay,
speak, so.
yeah, because unless
what I saw from the screen capture that people have, it didn't look too normal to me for what I saw.
Okay,
and that's just what I'm gonna go with, because
primary information.
I know when I see bullshit, and I know when I see normal shit, and that didn't look normal at all. So,
right. So primary information trumps secondhand information all day, right? You know that. Like if you're there and you can see and witness things with your own eyes, that trumps anything that anybody's trying to tell you, trying to spin, trying to twist, trying to manipulate. So my suggestion to you, Spot'em, would be whenever you have a moment, go to his TikTok and really look at his
oh my God.
I'm serious. Because I just did it and I didn't even see any little kids really, like as far as like their actual pictures, unless I'm just tripping or unless there's another TikTok account that I don't know about.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see it, man. Hold on. I'm gonna scroll really slow. Maybe this angel person, maybe. There's a lot of accounts that do have cartoons for their avatar. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to find the 8-year-olds that you guys are referring to. Or do you think he got rid of them?
Maybe not. Who knows? I'm not gonna be the one who's doing screen grabs of other kids.
I just don't see it, man. And I'm not clicking on these channels either. I'm not. I'm just scrolling through avatars. That's about it. Well, maybe Ray Triggs will have something for me tomorrow to look at, I guess. Because
maybe he did it, because I know he's into doing the background. I don't know. I'm not gonna be capturing that stuff. Nah.
Right. So a question from Mrs. Murph, which I hope Mrs. Murph knows that I have no issues with her. I love to troll her to death. I really do. But, I have no issues with Mrs. Murph. She's free to speak her mind over here. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know if these avatar people are kids or not. I have no idea. And even with that being said, even if avatar, like I can scroll, let's see. Let me see. Let me get to the joke. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless this white Jesus is a kid. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I went through 23 adults before I got to another avatar that has cartoons or something. So there was 23. So and then there's one with the cat. I don't know if we count that as a kid or not. Then there's the Barbie one, and then there's that one. I don't know, man. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it, man.
Well, I'm gonna go back and because I'm going off of memory now, right? So
Okay,
I might need to re-look at the screen grab and see if what I'm seeing is what I'm seeing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But
Cool.
from what I saw, it just like Keith Sweat said, something just ain't right. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I'm not gonna put extra sauce on it like some people are. I'm just gonna stick to the fact and what I just saw, and it's just that's I don't know. I don't see what a person with an ARP membership has in common with a small child.
That's tough.
Y'all are in two different worlds, literally.
There's this one kid that I know that knows everything there is to know about trains.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, he knows everything there is to know about trains, but he also likes 2K. How did I find out that he knows everything there is to know about trains? How do you think I found that out?
From gaming with him?
Yep.
But
so that's why, there's just things that come in common. There's just things that will unify.
Gaming is not a childish type of exercise because there's some games that aren't even tuned for children.
Yeah, that's true.
Like there's games that are very graphic and violent that no kid should be even playing with. So that's kind of not even the same thing.
No, but I'm just saying that there are things that unify that allow you to start learning about people.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just saying, if playing with dolls, as weird as that is to us, that is normal for a lot of people.
And you know what else is normal? You know what else is normal to a lot of people?
What?
Scat fetish.
True. As disgusting
so
as it is, it's normal.
We're gonna act like that's normal, just because a lot of people do it.
It is.
No, it's not. Come on, binary.
No, to those people, context is everything. Context is everything. Don't miss the point. I said to us, playing with dolls might be abnormal, but to
what's the context of people,
it's normal. Just like that community that I'm not going to say, but that community that you just referenced, to us, yes, that's abnormal, but to them, it's very normal. It's disgusting to me, but it's very, very normal.
People, it's normal. It's abnormal. Come on.
It's very normal to them, though. You don't think? Or why would they even do it?
But I'm just using it as an example of just because a lot of people do something doesn't mean it's normal.
But it is to them. You can't put normal in a box, really.
You think playing with human weight? Oh my God!
No, I don't.
Come on.
But I said to them.
You're playing the devil's advocate to the extreme.
You hear my point. You're just trying to stick to the grossness of it.
No, it's just yes, because the grossness is important.
The grossness is important.
You're negating the grossness.
That's why I said to me. Yes, to me that's nasty. That's abnormal. I would not participate. I won't even play with dolls. That's abnormal to me. However, there are community of people that are out there that is actually normal too. And maybe Dr. Nikki's part of that community because I mean it just rolls off the tongue like it's nothing, man. You know what I mean? So that could be very normal. She's probably shaking her head right now, like, yeah.
Now I will agree that that doll playing dude did have a good song with her talking about the eat a plate of my shit. That was funny.
Okay.
And then the BSB, my husband. Those were fun. But everything else is trash.
Everything else is trash. Even Food Truck Gangsta, I guess, is trash, even though that's a classic. But anyways, lying is normal to some folks, but it doesn't make it right. Okay, right. Lying on people doesn't make it. You're absolutely right on
Miss
that.
Murph with the elbow from the sky.
Not an elbow. Not an elbow.
Yes, it is. That's
just the
an
point.
elbow.
That wasn't an attack on anybody. She's making a point.
That's the
And
elbow from
the
the
point
sky.
is well taken.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's not an attack. It's not an elbow. Stop trying to make
No.
things for what they're not.
Yeah.
Spot. Why do you do that, bro? You always do that, man.
What?
Always do that. Always make things what they really aren't. Like that wasn't an attack.
What?
That wasn't jumping from the top rope. None of that stuff. Because
that-
one, it's not even what she said is not even in context to what we're saying, right?
But she's making my point, bro.
Right. It
Is
doesn't
that
make it
just
right.
because-
Look, it doesn't
just
make it
because-
right as far as it doesn't make it right as far as morals are concerned. So if you have a
Okay.
high moral ceiling, then that doesn't make it right when you're lying. However,
Here's another example. I have another example.
However,
Oh.
when you are in a group of liars and you are a liar yourself, lying is very normal. Right?
Also-
and to them, it's right.
Okay, that's a good point. But here's another point. There's a lot of people that believe the Earth is flat for whatever reason. Does
Right.
that mean that believing the Earth is flat is normal,
To them,
even
yes.
though we have the proof that it's not?
To them, yes. See, you're missing the whole point. You're not missing the point. You're just being who you are, which is a great communicator, and that's one thing I love about you. Because I know you're not missing the point. You're not missing the point.
No, it's just that the point is,
yes, it's normal. To us, yeah, we can look at them like they're crazy. That's fine. But you can't.
strength in numbers doesn't make the thing right. That's the point.
Okay,
because a
but
lot of
strength in
y'all-
numbers doesn't make normal either. It really doesn't. Because when slavery was happening, there was strength in numbers, and slavery was very normal, very normal. It was just like, I mean, we were not even a full person.
Yeah,
We know
because
how
those
abnormal
people,
that is.
but
But
that's
in context,
just
go ahead.
lazy people who wanted to mistreat others because they were
But
lazy.
it was still normal, is what I'm saying. It was still normal to them.
Mm.
To those that were in slavery, that junk wasn't normal, man. You get stripped from your home, you do all this stuff. Like, that's not normal. But then after a while, that becomes the norm, right? This is how we live. This is how we work. I mean, this is just what's happening to us. That becomes the norm. So Mrs. Murph has a point that just because you're doing something doesn't make it right. But in context, normal is very subjective. Am I wrong on that or not?
Yeah. That's a slippery slope that I could go down, but yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to go down.
Cool. That's cool. But man, hey, Spottum, I got to get ready to get out of here. I'm gonna probably spend about 5 more minutes going off on Nikki, and then I'm out, man. So,
Oh, wow.
thank you so much, man, for coming.
Are you
up.
sure you don't got beef with her, bro?
I have zero beef. I just have talking points. That's it.
Okay, I will tap out and yeah.
And let me do. And
Good
let me
luck
do
with
my.
that.
I appreciate you though, man. Thank you. That was Spottum Shottum. Everybody knows that Spottum is very rational. That's one of the reasons I love talking to him. He's rational. Yes, he's a troll. But when he does have his mind made up on something, he can kind of break free for a second, but then he'll always rebound back to his thoughts and which is commendable. That's cool. Even when he's wrong, right? All right, guys, I got to get ready to wrap this up. But before I do, I just want to talk about real friendships, right? Real friendships. A real friend will not come beg you for money when you're down and out. A real friend will not hit you up and tell you to do this and do that and fight these battles for me. When I was listening to Carrie Ann talk about her reasoning for not reasoning for leaving, because I guess she came back, but the video I made on this, that's what I'm referring to, guys. So if you haven't seen the video, it's called 8 Ways to Spot a Narcissist or something like that. That's what I'm always referring back to when I'm talking about this situation, because I have not seen the actual fallout. And the real reason why I'm doing this live is because I heard through the grapevine, through slander, through Stargate, I heard that this really did happen. So that's why I desperately wanted to do this live, because this is great news for me, right? But a real friend will not force you to go fight battles. Like that's not a real friend. A real friend will not force you to pretty much lie on everybody, right? And also, a real friend will not put a carrot on a string and just start leading you all over the place. Real friends will not do that. Only snakes will do that. And you guys don't act like we didn't see a snake shed her skin. Please stop acting like we didn't see one avatar and then an accidental cam up. That was a snake shedding her skin. I'm going to tell you, that was the Lord's work. The Lord was tired of the serpent. The serpent going around bothering Adam and Eve, forced Eve to trick Adam into eating the fruit. When the Lord came and spoke to Adam and Eve and they started blaming each other, and then the Lord looked Eve in the eye and then Eve was like, it was the serpent. And then the penalty for that serpent was to lose its legs and slither around on its belly for the rest of its life. The Lord got sick of the serpent. And so the Lord decided that it was time for the serpent to eat dirt. I hope you're following, because there was a time when the serpent had everybody's ear in the garden with its legs and everything, just talking away, talking away, talking away. And then the Lord got sick of it and put the snake on its belly. There was a time where the avatar had legs and the avatar had a chair and the avatar was sitting pretty. And then the Lord got sick of it and made the snake slide on its belly. So shout out to Carrie Ann for getting rid of that poison that was in her camp. Shout out to her. You know what I mean? And shout out to anybody that stayed for this. This live will stay up. I don't take lives down. I pretty much take videos down if I think it's going to really, really hurt somebody. So that's why I took all those other videos down, because if Carrie Ann's school is really doing a hardcore investigation and they ran across those videos, I really don't want to be the cause of her losing her job. I really don't. You know, that could be, those videos could have been the straw that just, you know, broke the camel's back. So I took those down. So until I get the final determination, whether good or bad, those videos are going to stay private. But as soon as we find out if she has lost her job or if she didn't lose her job, then I will unprivate those videos. But right now, I don't want to add too much fuel to the fire that's already burning. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. But to find out that Carrie and Nikki had a fallout, that was music to my ears. That shows me that Carrie has tapped into at least a portion of her humanity and dignity, right? Humanity and dignity. Because how dare somebody ask somebody that is struggling for help? For help. How dare somebody do that? Like, this person is going through it right now, and you want to be an extra burden on top of that? Shouldn't you have carried your sister's burden just a little bit? Why not carry her burden just a little bit? Are you that selfish that you can see somebody pretty much spazzing out on the ground after getting hit like she's been getting hit? And instead of helping her, instead of doing CPR, you know what I mean? Going through the process of CPR, you get help, get the 30 presses, handling all that business with the CPR. Instead of doing that and resuscitating your friend and bringing her back to life, you go over there and you start tapping her pockets. Oh my gosh. So Carrie is on life support and you're rifling through her purse? Carrie is in a coma on the ground and you're going through her pockets? I know she got to have some money in here somewhere. Carrie is behind metaphoric bars right now. The school done kicked her out. Put her in metaphoric bars, behind metaphoric bars. And you're rifling through her house trying to find things? Come on, doctor. All right, y'all, that's it. That is it for me. Let me see, what's a good outro video? Let's go old school. Peace, y'all.
He said, I let it bang in your body jaw. How you leaking? Skirt up in the cool 50 on the dash, you know that I'm leaving. 100 round drum at the bottom of my gun so I get the squeezing. Don't fuck on my squad, my nigga, come home, we don't do all that beefing. Come to your house on the weekend, put on all black on them creeping. Terror recorded, can I see me? So them folk gon' have to free me. I'm a lion that's a rah-rah. Them whenever I be eating. In the streets, I be hearing up. Matter of fact, I be at the mall. Got the pulling out them damn blue. Yo be feeling love cause I like the ball. Don't get me started, I clear the hall. A nigga used to breaking all the law. Caught the gram, then I caught the ball. Caught the zip, then I copped it all. Say your body better pipe down. Catch you lacking when you out of bound. When I click it back, the bullet bite down. Click it back, the bullet bite down. You a little rat so you can get raw. I take a cheesy. Your bitch wanna fuck and I got a way the pussy be queefing. Pour on some liquor, I roll some gay, you know she be cheaping. And if I get a pregnant, she take a blame because I won't let her keep it.